this racial stuff is really hot, but we act like it's not there. You know, it's the elephant in the room. Okay, so that's the big thing, to get that, to look at the damn thing and see what's going on. And so we can take responsibility and some control over our circumstances. The other thing, though, that I'm particularly and personally interested in is helping people understand this story circle process and why it's potentially so valuable to tell stories more than it is valuable to extend our capacity to argue.
We don't make progress because we're never able to really talk about it. What we do is we feel about it. We're angry about it. We are tired of it, but we don't really get a chance to be able to really dialogue and talk about it. And that's the basis of being able to make progress.
Hopefully people who engage in it find it a comfortable process in which they can share information that they might not necessarily be so free to share if you just said, so how are you feeling about race today? You know, and if you're white talking to a black person, how you might feel about answering that can be somewhat stymied.
The whole notion is to be able to use the stories and story circles, with us sitting in them and telling our various stories. Have those to influence or inspire our artists to be able to, both inside of our playback format and in more traditional theater, to create theatrical pieces about what the stories tell. And then in all of this, for us to manage to be together talking about this and learning how to talk about it more. So the story circle is our main way of being in the community, different kinds of communities, and hearing what race and racism has meant to us in our personal lives, how we've lived it, what are the stories that emerge from it.
The premise behind the story circle is to get people to talk from their authentic selves and to give everyone, we're sitting in this circle right now, and that's to give equality. So that means that no one other person's story is more important than the other person's story.
What we really want to do is just be able to have a discussion about race and racism in New Orleans and to share our experiences with other people. We've had story circles with senior groups, with students from Tulane and Xavier, with the CAC and Ashé staff members. So what we're trying to do, like I said, is to get the conversation out there. And I always say to bring the conversation of race from under the table and put it on top of the table. And hopefully that people feel more comfortable in doing that. What I have learned through our story circles is we've created a safe place for people to express themselves and feel free to express themselves and not feel judged or bad about what they're saying. So hopefully we'll create that space for you today also. And encourage you that if you have any other groups or agencies that you work with that you think might benefit from the story circle, to contact me so we could set up a story circle for you.